Hello, I'm Llewellyn King, the host of White House Chronicle, which is coming right up. But first, a few thoughts of my own. I'm always intrigued the way that each political season gets its own words. Now, we know that words are very important in politics. There are people who research them, who say, use this word, it produces this connotation, don't use that word. That goes on all the time, but for reasons we don't know, some words just come into the lexicon for a political season and go away. George Orwell, of course, was fascinated by the use of words in politics, but in a very serious way. I don't think any of the words of the moment, or any of the words that I've been thinking about, are serious. It's just interesting that they're at the top of everybody's list, and nobody seems to be able to express themselves without using one of these words. And right at the top of my list is parameter. That's a very popular one. And of course, the big one at the moment is pivot. Particularly television interviewers can't do anything without saying, that's an interesting pivot. And interface, very popular too. The interface between the public and the candidates, oh my goodness, all sorts of things. And of course, one that's now getting very tired. Everybody is moving on, moving on. I knew a lady once who used to say, let's get on with getting on. Well, same idea. Everybody's moving on. Sometimes I just want to stay where I am for a bit. Don't want to move on at all. Then I think of the words of yesterday. Serendipity. There was a time when serendipity was on everybody's lips in political context. And paradigm. That wasn't that long ago. Everything was a paradigm. New paradigms, old paradigms. And that good old one of the Nixon years, realpolitik. But it came to be used in current politics rather than in its original context, which was, of course, dealing with international affairs and what was possible in those transactions rather than what was hoped for. So we are going to pivot off here now, and shortly we'll be back with a marvelous discussion on Russia, the Caucasus, and the future of Russia and our relationship with Russia. I have some remarkable guests, and I think you will find this conversation enlightening and at least a little bit entertaining.